Rolly was turning her every way but loose. Then she was bopping her on top of the head. It was like, bop it, twist it, pull it, bop it, twist it, pull it, dun, 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 dun. Like she was playing the game, honey. I was like, oh my gosh, Rolly, let her go, Rolly, let her go.
Let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga L, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. First gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like she go.
What's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be recapping Baddies Africa episode 6. Okay, so if you would like to get into a little tea with me, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 and let's get it. Okay, what's up, Lucci gang? Happy Tuesday. Y'all know I usually try to drop my recaps on Mondays, but for those of you who saw my post on like the little, what's it called, community tab on here, then y'all already know the tea on what was going on. But I know that some of y'all did not see the post because y'all been tweeting me and DMing me on Instagram with the angry messages like, where you at? What a recap? What a recap? Okay, here I am today on Tuesday, baby. Okay, I'm not home. I have not been home since Friday, and I won't be home until this upcoming Sunday night or maybe even Monday morning. I don't know. I'm trying to get home by Sunday night so I could wake up on Monday morning and be filming for y'all. But yeah, I'm not home. I'm in the suburbs of Illinois, at my brother's house, watching over my nieces and nephews. Basically, he took his wife on a 7-day cruise. If I ever get married, my husband has to be like my brother because y'all, this is like the 5th cruise he done took his wife on this year alone. Last year, baby, he eats down for his wife. He eats down for his wife, baby. So if anybody ever want to marry me, you got to be coming like my brother. I'm sorry, I can't take nothing less. Like, he is like, okay, I ain't gonna big my brother up too much, but he's my favorite person in the world. But yeah, y'all, so I don't have like my vanity lights to do my makeup, so I just did like a quick 5-minute beat today, y'all. I barely did my makeup for real. And I've been just kind of like scatterbrained, like trying to make sure my nephew good, give him attention, and I've been trying to work out every day before my birthday come. Y'all know my birthday coming up July 8th, Cancer gang. So like y'all, I just been like, it's been hard for me to make the time to recap. And I told you guys on the post, I don't know why, but my brother's TV will not let me download the Zeus app. And then all y'all was like, you gotta screencast it. Y'all, I don't know if y'all think I'm like a auntie that don't know how to work technology, but baby, I tried screencasting, okay? I know what to do, boo. It was not working. It was not working. I tried a lot of times. It was not freaking working. And then on my nephew's PlayStation, you can't download Zeus and Now There's TV and stuff on there. So I had to watch the episode on one phone and then take my notes on the other phone. Like, it was so difficult to do, but I got it done. So let's get into the recap now. Okay. So after the food fight, okay. First of all, I don't know if it was K Rican or the cold girl. One of them had some really good aim, baby, because they had the breakfast just dripping down Dolly's face. Okay. I'm talking about American Grand Slam big breakfast from IHOP. Like, it was all over. Yogurt, grits, eggs, bacon, sausage, pancakes, smoothie bowl, all of that. It was all right there all over Miss Dolly. Okay. So Natalie comes and she says that they will be going to a safari, and she also introduces a new baddie, Choco Brown. I hope I'm saying her name right because I kept trying to remember if it was Choco or Choco, but I think it's Choco. Y'all can correct me in the comments if I'm saying it wrong, but Choco Brown, okay? And she is from Nigeria, so she's another African baddie, and she is so tea to me. Like, y'all, she is so pretty. I love the tone of her skin. Her hair was flawless, everything. Like, she looked tea. I'm not gonna lie. And when she came in, LCK kind of felt this type of way because she was like, I'm the real queen of Africa, or I think she said the real queen of Africa, or real baddie of Africa, or something like that. And LCK was all looking like, and it's like, Elsie, why you looking like that, girl? No shade. She more tea than you. She more tea than you. No tea, no shade, girl. But Clock it, okay. But I felt like Shoko came in with real good energy. She was smiling, I was like, okay, she's probably gonna be a good vibe. So then Natalie and DTB go separately and have a conversation, and Natalie was basically saying like, I don't have a problem with you anymore, Diamond, but I didn't like how you knew I did not want Anna, around, and you still invited Anna to the club, and they both like, let's agree that this is the final thing that we have going on, and we cool from here on out, and we're gonna squash it and blah blah blah. And how many times have people said this with Natalie and then it don't be squashed for real? And I think Diamond knew, because as Natalie was walking away, Diamond was all like, like she just knew. And as we see on social media right now, currently at this very moment, they not cool. So it didn't last long, okay? The truce was not a real truce, honey, okay? So they go to the safari, and a lot of people were saying that this episode was boring, but I'm not gonna lie, I like seeing them do other stuff besides just rumbling down. So I thought the safari part was cute. It was, Big Lex got emotional and stuff like that from seeing the animals, and just, I thought it was a decent episode. I wasn't bored. Like, I liked seeing them actually get to go do an activity without turning into Stone Cold Steve Austin, okay? But on one of the sprinters, K Rican and I think it was Fauna as well that was chiming in, but they basically was letting DTB and Ivory know that Dolly had been popping it about them, honey, saying that she had beat up DTB and Ivory. I think she said she beat up Ivory twice, and that Ivory was getting her wigs and makeup done by her, and then having the nerve to be, being fake with her, calling Ivory a snake and all this and that. And I'm still so confused on when she whooped Ivory twice. When did she whoop Ivory 2 times? When did she whoop Ivory 1 time? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I don't know if I have amnesia. I've never been one to have amnesia, so I don't know. If y'all remember when she whooped Ivory twice, please comment down below and let me know the time, date, and location. Okay. So on the other sprinter, Russian Cream starts like whispering, or she said she wasn't whispering, so talking in a low tone. She was talking very low like this. Girl, you was whispering. She had started trying to, Russian Cream was trying to tell Choco, like, make sure you be on point. Make sure if they say be dressed at a certain time, blah, 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 do that, because the producers pay attention to that. And if they like you, they'll edit your fights good. And if they don't like you, they'll edit your fights bad, and blah, blah, blah. And Rolly saw her whispering. So Rolly was like, what you whispering for? And she's like, I'm not whispering. I'm just telling her, woo, woo, and when Rolly found out what she was saying to her, she like, why are you lying? Why are you, telling her a lie about production? Like, what you doing? You feel me? And her, Russian Cream and Rolly started exchanging words back and forth. And Rolly was definitely being a little bit more aggressive than Russian Cream. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rolly was kind of like walking up on her, like acting like it was real smoke. And Russian Cream, it's not that she was backing down. I don't think she was scared at all. But I think what it was she was kind of caught off guard because she was a fan of Rolly and she liked Rolly on the show. And so I think it kind of was catching her off guard, like, dang, this is one of the girls I liked on the show and she don't like me. So I think she was more so like frazzled, not really scared. I think she was kind of just like, damn, like, why Rolly want to come at me? So after the safari, Natalie says it's time to go to the club and turn up. But before they take the ride back, because it was like a 2-hour ride back from the safari back to the house to get ready for the club. First of all, y'all, I would be so damn sleepy filming this show. Like a 2-hour ride to the safari, 2-hour ride back from the safari, then gotta do hair and makeup and get ready to go to the club, baby. Where's the naps? Because I would definitely need a nap. No shade, okay? But Rolly was basically saying, like, I don't want to ride back on the same sprinter because I don't want to ride with Russian Cream. And, of course, Natalie was kind of just, like, confused. Russian Cream and Rolly started exchanging words, and then ding, ding, ding. A rumble. They got the boxing, okay? Now, as soon as round one started, I was like, oh, my gosh, Russian Cream. It was like Rolly was turning her every way but loose. Then she was bopping her on top of the head. It was like, bop it, twist it, pull it, bop it, twist it, pull it, dun 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 dun, like she was playing the game, honey. I was like, oh my gosh, Rolly, let her go, Rolly, let her go. And then they ran 2 more rounds, and she met the same fate on the last 2 rounds too. Rolly, I mean, I respect you, Russian Cream, for getting out there with Rolly. You know what I mean? But girl, yeah, Rolly got that. Okay. Are we surprised? No, okay. But Russian Cream, she wasn't scared to get out there. Multiple rounds with Rolly, so we still got to give her 10s for that. But yeah, Rolly did bop it, twist it, pull it, ooh, 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 like she was playing the game on her head. No shade. Okay, so they finally are headed back to the house so they can get ready for the club, and they on a sprinter basically trying to discuss where is Choco's room gonna be. And they telling Diamond like, well, your room is the only one with, an extra bed up in there, so she got to sleep with you. But y'all know on the first episode, Natalie specifically gave Diamond this room and was saying, oh, you got all this whole space is for you. You got the personal gym, you got the this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Like, this is all for you. I'm laying this out all for you. But now that things are playing out, I kind of feel like Natalie did that on purpose for drama to come later, because she knew that Choco was going to come, and she knew that there was no other room with an extra bed. So I do kind of feel like she did it on purpose so it could be some drama, okay? Now, on the other sprinter, Dolly is all like, yeah, the only other room is the one with Diamond. And Dolly don't like Diamond, so she was ready for the mess, okay? And, they was basically telling Choco, like, oh, if you don't want to share the room, you got to fight for your room and all this, like, just really starting drama, okay? So, when they get back to the house, Dolly immediately walks Choco to Diamond's room. Talk about she wanted to be messy, like, and for her wanting to be messy, she got some mess, because soon as her and Choco walked into the room, Diamond like, what y'all both in here for? I don't even know if Dolly got a word out all the way, and Diamond just bop, clocked her in the eye. I was like, come on now, Diamond, you ain't even let the girl get a word out. You ain't even let her explain herself. But it really don't matter, because you said you was trying to be messy, so you walked into some mess. Now, I will say, Dolly started getting real vicious during that rumble, okay? She was digging into Diamond ass. She told me it felt squishy on the inside, like, girl, not you an optometrist. Like, why are you digging into people's eyeballs, sister? Okay, first off, she thought she was Jigsaw. She thought she was filming a Saw movie. I don't know. It was crazy. Then she started kicking Diamond all upside her head with her little shark boots. See, Lotto told y'all about them shark boots, didn't she? Y'all heard Lotto's song about them shark boots. Yeah, she warned y'all. Dolly didn't kick my sis Diamond all in the head with the sharkies. I ain't know what was going on, okay? Then they went into the hallway, Ivory, like, what was going on? And Diamond, like, they both came in my room, and as Choco was walking past, Diamond just bop, stole off her too, right in her eye. She caught Choco so off guard, she just stood there for a minute, like, holding her eye, like she couldn't believe it. She could not believe it. Okay, then Dolly come out of nowhere, her and Diamond run another little quick fade or whatever, but Choco was like, no, if you want to fight me, you let me know. You come to my face and say, okay, it's an issue, let's square up, don't just sneak me. So Choco, she was like, I need that, basically. I need that from you. Y'all, the girl Choco, I ain't know what to expect from her with the hands. I mean, I didn't doubt her, but I just didn't know. She was she was fighting her like King Kong, baby, Harambe. She was coming from the shoulders. She was putting some power. That look, she got some power, ain't it? Like she was Diamond told her she thought she was a warrior king. Diamond ain't know what, like, Diamond did get Choco eye, you know what I'm saying? She had to wear glasses on her first nights at the club, but all 3 of them rounds, Ivory was even thinking about having to step in and take a fade for Diamond, because Choco, she ain't nothing to play with. That's all I'm gonna say. She was macking. Okay. So yeah, it was giving Donkey Kong, okay? But Tavi was nice enough to let Choco come in her room. She was like, if Diamond don't want you in the room, you can come get dressed in my room for the club. That was one little point for Tavi. Like that was nice of her to do, okay? So they hit the club, it's lit in there. There was a weird moment where, y'all know the song, the Slide remix. That's okay. Tinka and Diamond have their version, and then Cold Killer and her friends have their version, and they had Diamond performing her and Tinka's, and then Rolly was like, yeah, Cold Killer got the same song. So they was supposed to be letting Cold Killer perform hers, but instead of her version, they played Tinka and Diamond's version again. And she was like, this is not mine, but whatever. I also feel like that was done on purpose to make her look silly, and I think they thought that was going to like turn her up and make her want to get on that with Diamond. I really feel like that was on purpose to start some drama, okay? So the next morning, Elsie and Tavi are arguing. I guess Elsie was still upset that Tavi and Cold Killer had dapped up, shook hands or something. I don't know. We didn't see that on camera, so I don't like when they be arguing about stuff we didn't see on camera because I don't know exactly what happened. But Tavi, Tavi had already got on Cold Killing them for jumping Elsie, so I guess Elsie felt like that was so fake of her to be cool with them or whatever. And the argument was getting very heated. Elsie started screaming. Y'all know how she be crashing out with her little head get to bouncing. She like, I didn't know what she was saying for real, but she was just screaming and going crazy. And Tavi just boom stole off Elsie. I'm like, come on now. And Elsie was like, you're a fake friend. Why would you put your hands on me? You're fake. You're fake. She was crying. Her feelings were hurt, but it was just like Elsie was bringing that energy like she needed that from Tavi. Like, no shade. Elsie was getting very hyped. I think that she thought that since her and Tavi were cool, that Tavi wouldn't put her hands on her. But Tavi gagged her and she stole off her. So she was crying. Tavi did not keep attacking her because she saw, I think she kind of saw like, okay, Elsie not really going to do nothing. So let me fall back. Scotty came into the room to try to console Elsie, and Elsie like, why y'all in my face? Scotty like, who? She like, y'all. Scotty like, oh, okay, girl, because I ain't got to even talk to you, Miss Mamas, for real. Like, and like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Elsie little crash out moments. Y'all know I respected on the first episode how when she was doing all that, Ivory didn't take offense to it and didn't just tear her up. But it's like, Scotty, come on now. Scotty was being nice and trying to, nobody else was coming into the room to check on you. She like, yeah, y'all on my face. Like, girl, it's a TV show. People are going to be in your face. Cameras and people are going to be in your face all the time when you're on a TV show. Like, what you come on TV for if you don't want people in your face, okay? So then Tavi goes downstairs and she's like wilding out, like, yeah, what you talking about? Yeah, cause she mad, cause I dapped you up and you gave me my props and woo woo. And Cold Killer like, what you mean I gave you your props? What are you talking about? She was like, we just dapped up and that was that. She like, no, you was saying stuff to me like you gave me my props for, standing up for Elsie. And she like, why would I give you props for putting your hands on me and my friends? Like, that don't make sense. So I guess Tavi felt like she was being played. She like, trying to make her look silly, like she's lying about them having a conversation. And it turned into they was throwing like plates and glasses at each other and all that. And that was the end of the episode, okay? So next week, someone is getting a baddie chain, y'all. Who do y'all think is getting a baddie chain? I really don't know. I kind of feel like Fauna deserves her baddie chain. But the girl Tavi, y'all know she Natalie, so maybe Natalie will give her chain first. But I feel like Fauna deserves her baddie chain right now. That's just my opinion. Y'all let me know. Who do y'all think will get the first baddie chain this season? Who is getting that baddie chain? Y'all know what the chains be doing. Y'all know the chains always start drama. Y'all know what the chains be doing, okay? Also, you guys, y'all know my shirt that I be wearing sometimes. I'm thinking about restocking them for my birthday. Or do y'all think I should do a whole new design? Because, I've had this design for some years now. They sell out every time I restock, though. But do y'all think I should do a new design or restock these? Or do y'all even want some more shirts from me? Y'all comment down below. Let me know, okay? And if you guys are people that watch my Now That's TV recaps too, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the Now That's TV recaps this week. I might have to do like both episodes like together next week. I don't know yet. I'm going to try to figure out a way to do it. I'm going to try to. But I don't know why. Even on my phone, it's not letting me log into the Now That's TV account from my phone. Like, I don't know. I keep hitting these roadblocks while I'm trying to film stuff while I'm not at home. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna figure it out. Hopefully I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, y'all, comment down below, answer all the questions that I asked in this video, and I love you guys. Thank you for watching.